What's up, party people? It's your boy Kenneth G coming at you with I'm gonna call this a rant slash blog slash something important that needs to be said. You know, I like to fingerboard and I like to be funny, and you know, I always been to be out here and entertain you, and I'm always gonna be here to, you know, try to do things for you and give you guys like real good advice. I just wanted to start off by saying that bullying people is not cool. Don't do it. You're not funny, you're not cool when you do it to other people, because you have no idea what kind of detrimental things you're doing to their mental status. It could even carry into adulthood, and even though you think you're being cool with your friends, being, oh, look what I said to this guy, or look what I did to this dude, there's people out there watching you and knowing that you're not cool for doing what you're doing to other people. And guess what? School doesn't last your whole life, because all that stuff you're doing in school isn't going to cut it. When you're out in the real world, people are just going to think you're a real asshole for doing what you do, and just, you know, trying to make yourself feel better by, you know, putting down other people. You know, I see what goes on in the fingerboard community, and you know, I intervene and I try to do what I can, and it works. It works, and but what I see is that people will tell me what I want to hear, and they will just go back to doing what they do the next day, or maybe it'll last a week or two, and be like, oh, I did this so, you know, Kenneth G will think that I'm turning into a better person, and then he won't watch me, and you know, I'm not out there watching you people. That's not what I do. I just go look through the pictures of people I follow, and I go to comment, and I see other comments, and it's just, you know, it upsets me that people need to put other people down to feel better about themselves. And don't kid yourself. You're doing it to make yourself feel better, and you think other people are going to think you're cool, but guess what? There's a very low percentage of people that are going to think you're cool for doing that. You're going to have a lot more friends for, you know, being positive and spreading positivity. I guarantee it. You know, I'll let you guys in on a little story. When I was a kid, I got, you know, people tried to bully me, but I had supportive parents and good friends to stand behind me and let me know, you know, what was right, what was wrong, how good of a person that I am for not responding back negatively. I responded back negatively a few times, and it didn't do anything but spread negativity. Getting into a fight with people is not going to help. It's just going to make it worse and make you look bad. So I want to let you know that if someone's bullying you, the best thing you to do is to quickly let them know that this cannot happen. You're not going to stand for it, and keep that line of communication open with an adult that you respect, or a friend that you respect. Someone that's not gonna, you know, throw it up into your face. So you're like, why aren't you doing this, or why aren't you doing that? You know, get that support behind you. Get the support of a good friend or an adult. And I'm here to let you know that if you have friends and they're telling you that because you're doing something they're not going to be friends with you or hang out with you, those are not your real friends. And doing this, what inspired me to do this is, I like to follow upcoming fingerboarders that may not be as good, or just starting, and they're progressing and excelling fast or slow. You know, I just like to watch the progression of people, and you know, and I see people putting them down, saying you suck, or you do this, and I know I've mentioned this in a video before, but I just wanted to make it a solid point with this one, you know, because it's not cool. What you should do is, and I know I've said it before, but you should come with some constructive criticism. Don't say they suck, but maybe mention to them that they're not doing a trick right, or even if it's not fingerboarding, it could be anything in life that you can relate this to. If they're not doing something right, suggest to them a better way of doing it, but do it in a kind and a way that you're going to teach them, and you're both going to benefit from something. You're going to reciprocate positivity, and you're going to help out someone that maybe didn't have that help before you intervened. So there's a lot to be learned from bullying situations. You know, the best thing I can say for kids is don't stand for it. Make it apparent to your friends that it's not cool, and that they're not friends if they don't support you in what you do. If friends are just going to dump you the first sign of you doing things you don't like fingerboarding, for example. You know, I'm 32 and I fingerboard, and I'm a big dude, and you know, there's a lot of things people can make fun of me for, but you know what? I don't let it get me down. One thing that I know some anti-bullying sites say is to do what you love. Covet that thing that you love and keep doing it. So if you love doing fingerboarding, I don't care what anyone says, continue doing it, because it's going to make you feel good. And when your actual friends see that makes you feel good and you like doing it, they should, you know, get behind you and support you. So the story that inspired me is there's a up-and-coming fingerboarder. His name is he had a YouTube channel named Fingerboard Patty. He's a young kid from the UK, and he was on Instagram, you know, reaching out to people to, you know, follow his YouTube, and of course I did, because I like watching people progress. And all of a sudden his friends at school were making fun of him for fingerboarding and telling him that, you know, they can't, you know, he can't hang out if they're gonna, you know, be friends with him. And I'm here to tell you, Patty, that those are not your friends. And he told me these friends' names, and he didn't tell me to make this video, but I was inspired to make it. And I urge you to have them watch this video, because I'm an adult, and I'm telling you, Joe, John, and Tom, you are not Patty's friend if you're not behind him doing what he loves to do. It's something he likes to do. He likes to post fingerboard videos, and you know what? He's gonna get better, and he's being creative, and he is well spoken. In these videos, he doesn't stutter as much as I do, and people like my videos. So guess what? He's gonna get better. He's gonna get more likes. People in the fingerboard community are gonna support him more than you do, and he's gonna come here for support. But you know what? I suggest maybe you guys should try fingerboarding, or I guarantee if you were doing something, Patty would back you up 100%. You know, because he seems the kind of guy that's gonna be a friend, and right now you guys are not being friends by saying that he can't hang out with you because of this. That is straight up bullying, and that's not acceptable. It doesn't go in the real world when you get out of school. It never will fly, and it won't get you ahead. It won't. I don't know who or why you're doing it, or who showed you that this is a good thing to do, but you're not impressing anybody. Stop it. Maybe you should go to him after you see this video, apologize, and maybe pick up a fingerboard and try a few tricks. You might even like it. You know? Give a guy a chance. Step outside your box of comfort. Maybe there's aspects of what he's doing that you might like. Maybe you like making videos. Maybe you can get together with him and, you know, figure out a better way to produce the videos that he wants to make. Make them graphically better. You know, ad-lib. Do anything. But don't shun somebody. He actually changed his YouTube channel from Fingerboard Patty to Gritty.123 because he didn't want y'all to see and make fun of him, and you did anyways. So guess what? He's the cool guy. He's the cool person. He's putting himself out there. He's being creative. Y'all aren't. It's not creative to be a bully. You know, it's been done since the beginning of time, and y'all aren't doing anything new. Believe that. Bullying doesn't affect me, and it ain't gonna affect him anymore. Because once he sees this video, he might not want to be your friends, but guess what? If you apologize, he might just let you back into his circle of friends. Think about that, because you're not impressing anybody. I'm sorry, y'all, this wasn't maybe the most entertaining video, but it was something that I think I needed to say if I'm going to continue doing YouTube videos, and I'm going to continue fingerboarding in the fingerboard community, because it's something that's important that the people that are doing the bullying may think is small, but it's not a small thing. It can affect people in their later lives. It can even drive people to suicide, and that is not a cool thing at all. Think about what you're doing. Think about it, how it affects people. It can affect people in the largest ways, and you have no idea what you're doing with those words. Words hurt people. Joe, John, and Tom, you need to stop what you're doing, or I'm gonna come from America. I'm gonna tell your parents. Alright, y'all. There's some anti-bullying websites online that you can go to give you some advice if you're parents out there and you need advice. I found a good website. It's www.stopbullying.gov. It has a lot of good information on what to tell your children and how to prevent bullying, how to give your kids information, stepping into your kids' shoes, prevention, what to tell your kids to do. And what you need to do is stand up, tell them that it's not cool, and continue doing what you love. Don't let people that are bullying you stop you or prevent you from doing things you love doing, because that's just going to take it all from you. Everyone out there that's being bullied, Kenneth G told you that to stand up and do what's right. Keep doing what you love. Fingerboard for life. This is Kenneth G. Thank you for coming through your internet cables to see me. And you have a great night. Peace.